Hey, good morning. Happy Sunday. What a difference a day makes. These are not well-maintained GSX pin setters. These are A2s. And our problem today is no lag bolts. Sorry, my brain rebooted. The studs in the submount plates all broke off. This is one that I bolted down about a year ago. I drilled holes through the frame and into the subplate, and I tapped threads into the subplate and anchored some pretty heavy duty fine thread bolts into the subplate. Here we are about 2 years later, and all 4 bolts are broken. So what I'm going to do is see if I can use my fancy left-handed drill bit extractor set. We're going to extract those 4 broken bolts. Yeah, look. Yeah, it's not supposed to do that. We're going to see if we can relag it. Because they want to put this very nicely rebuilt top pit conveyor frame in there. Because apparently the other one, the lip on the back, just kind of decided it was done and it fell off. So nothing was holding the pit board in place. The other thing on our list today, the Accelerator pan, has come back from Fred's welding. And we're going to put that back in there. Well, at least step number 1 is accomplished, right? Locate replacement hardware to replace broken hardware. Well, we're going to transition away from this. They would like the Accelerator pan put in first. And that's okay. We can do that. So let's get this Accelerator pan put back in. Maybe. I'm doing it backwards. Hold on. There we go. Oh. Struggling. I give up. Too tired. There we go. Uh-oh, we lost our safety pin, our safety support. That's okay. I'm gonna put that pin back in there and finagle it the rest of the way in. Well, the good news is I had it in enough. I don't think I need that support. I just I'm hung up here at the front edge. I just need to get it up over the bracket, and then we'll bring the hardware in. It only took a little bit of finagling. I didn't get it on video, but I had to back up a little bit to get the front edge over the mount bracket there. No big deal. A little bit of a struggle, but we got all our holes lined back up, so we're just gonna put all our bolts back together and we should be good to go. Well, I messed up. If you look in there, what are we missing? The Y switch tongue. It's under the pan. So the good thing is we only put our bolts in. We just put the nuts on, just started the nuts and the bolts, so it's not a huge deal. That's why I like to put all the hardware in first and check for a proper fit, because it became very clear very quickly that we did not have a proper fit because of that. Hey, that looks better. The The tongue is on the top side of the accelerator pan and not the bottom. Good job. It's all back together. It's plugged in. We're going to plug our drop cords in and turn our breakers on and verify that we have proper operation. Working. So while we're in here, right? While I'm here, this Y switch is too low. It's not going to clear the bumper. So that can make some ball return calls right there. I tried to lift this up. It's pinned at the bottom. I know book spec calls for a pin in there. You don't really need a pin in there. It just makes things way more difficult. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take our nut off the top here and we're gonna add some shim on the shoulder of our shaft. Bring this thing up. So I need to grab some vice grips. We're gonna grip the base of that pin, and that way we can remove the lock nut. Well, let's hope this is as painless as possible. Already encountering an issue. The nut's flared at the top. It's run loose before. Gross. Gross. So somebody's recently had this apart. That nut's damaged. I mean, it's not terrible. We can probably put it back facing down. But really what we're after, we have a little bit of room here. Oh, the bushing's gone. Ooh. They don't have Y switch bushings. They don't have a spare Y switch. Yeah, this is not good news. Well, time to get our thinking caps on, right? Get creative. Do we have something a little thicker that can take up that gap? Yeah, maybe like that. And then something thinner that'll fit on the shoulder, like that. Yeah. Crazy. This is crazy. Still needs more. Bill? How about that much more? This is nuts. That'll work, but then we don't have room for our our bolt or nut. Pardon me. Oh, that'll work. No, I had it wrong. Okay. Brain is not braining too good. I have had 0 days off this month. Not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant. I'm gonna try not to rant. Let's go baby tight there. Take our vice grips off. Yeah, we're good. We have clearance. Got clearance. All right. We're just moving the shaft around. Hold on. Line our pin back up. There we go. Get our vice grips back in there. And torque this thing down for real. Yeah. Now maybe a little more. Yeah. There we go. Ugh. That'll work. I don't like how we got there, but we're there, right? So So we can take 27, 28 off the list. Maybe we'll jump into lane 12 next. See if we can extract those broken screws. So we got our bottom pit frame anchored back down with 3 out of 4 bolts. It's not pretty, I understand. I'm hoping we can just get this running a little bit longer for them. Because really, what they need to do is the whole elevator needs to come out, the pit needs to come out, and these submount plates need to be replaced. We're not at a point where we can do that. So this is going to be as good as we can make it. And hey, while we're in here, we need a new flange on our bottom guide roller. It's missing. While we're in here. Alright, our board is in. Our flange has been reflanged. Let's plug it in, make sure it works, and we'll jump onto something else. It definitely works. So I think the last one on our plate today, the call is, or the note on the board is that they're seeing a lot of 180s, and they're noticing that pins are loaded into the moving deck, but it doesn't come out of 180 to set those new pins on the lane. I think it's going to be our latch here. You see it slowly kind of lift up. Let me zoom in. I'm going to pull the link rearward. See how it dips down? And then if I let it go all the way forward, it lifts back up ever so slightly. I think that every once in a while that might be unlatching accidentally. We may not have all the parts needed. I got to dig around in the workshop and see if we've got a new latch, a new spacer, and a new bushing. Well, that's a no-go. So the part number is 12150 125. Don't have it. So I'm gonna give them part numbers, order in the roller, order in the bushing, and then we should be good to go. We have a latch slash lever here that looks like it's in pretty good shape. I mean, it's not new. I'll give them the part number for a new one also, because if it's new, there's a higher chance of it working properly, you know. So we got 12 put back together. Humpty Dumpty can be put back together. We looked at this. We need to order parts. So order parts. And then one, I'm not going to mess with their that stupid cycle linkage again. Maybe next week.